Oh,
What is this?
This is nonsense. Okay, now I get the 4 Nord tag. I know him and Nord are pretty good friends, and Nord obviously, Tri-State's one of Tri-State's biggest player enemies.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Also, not the first time like a top player has like played Clarin as a secondary at Fusion and done very well. Like Toothbrush also did it, and did manage to actually beat Nord himself.
Okay, sure.
We'll see if HamPolo holds up.
Yeah, Dittos are weird, but also like I do feel like anybody who has like solid movement should have a good player in theory.
Yeah,
but
that is
also,
true.
I also feel like when I try to play her, she falls like a rock, and it messes with my head.
Yeah, I can see that. She isn't like a fast faller like all of others, but
I guess it's just because I'm used to like make the connection between her and Marth, and like Marth and Lucina are like floaties in there.
yeah. Whereas Clarin is decidedly not a floaty.
Yeah.
But I think the key to having a really good Clarin is understanding her defender skills. Like I feel like anybody can really play Clarin. Like she's just basically like a sword character. But you have to really understand her kill setups and what she needs to do to do.
Aubrey does not pay for the bad DI and the forward smash, and back.
Yep. Ooh, gets that wrap. Finally setting up this Lily on the platform.
I do forget how huge this stage is sometimes.
Yeah, perfect setup with that grab to Lily. Great stuff.
I feel like she's going for a lot more Lilies generally than we saw in the last set, which I'm sure is all about the matchup.
Yeah, that is true. Like, a lot of the time, like, you don't want to go for your character-specific gimmick against other players of your character because you kind of assume they know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So she could be a little braver with Lily for that reason than she was against Maypul previously.
Yeah, the platforms here are obviously great for it.
Yeah, but HamPolo does tie up that last stock with the kind of deep edge guard. That's the kind of thing he needs to be doing. To not fall behind, like he needs to get some of the Clarin throws. Like she can do some, like a down tilt neutral B, for example, edge guard.
Oh yeah, down tilt neutral B, reverse up tilt neutral B.
Oh yeah,
Really scary.
Yep.
I think that was officially the vibe at this point, though. Might get copyright claimed if he goes for it.
I feel like everything's the vibe. Vibe just kills you off any hit.
True. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is there also an air dodge in there? It's fine. It's fine.
I think I saw one, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I think every resource. Alright.
Yeah, that was almost a really bad position, though. Like, it still ended up being a bad position, but you saw Aubrey go for that, like, fair off-ledge, which is one of the scariest options.
For sure. Good stuff from Aubrey taking advantage of that sort of step there.
Yep. And the back throw off stage extends a little too far. Aubrey's not going to hold in on that. Yeah, he needs to find... Oh, okay, Aubrey just dies.
Aubrey must have thought she was going to land on the ledge after the up air there. That's the only thing I can think there.
Yeah, just falling a little too low.
Yeah.
But she's still in a pretty comfortable position. Yep,
That's
setup.
the setup. She keeps going for it. And, you know, it's fairly risk-free to go for it, seems like.
Yeah, because like if she misses it, she can always just get back to stage. And if she hits it, yeah. But if she hits it, instant death.
Getting in actually probably saved Aubrey there. Looks like HamPolo wanted to go out and get a clip.
Yeah, a little bit of greed.
Denied by the AI.
Even position. Oh, wrap! Setup. Aubrey taking game 1 over the strong one.
Now, are we in best of 5 yet?
We are not.
Okay.
Fusion typically only runs best of 5 in finals, and we are in semis.
Yes.
So we are going to see a character switch. That Clarin, not worth the loss.
You nard. Yeah, it's definitely his fault.
And the JK. Surely he's kidding.
Surely. Okay. The Zetterburn is out. The
So we're
strongest
gonna
one.
the full strong one instead of just the sword one. Okay, a lot of movement, kind of trading positions on the stage.
Yeah, I'm curious if we're gonna see the same level of blue usage in this matchup because I gotta imagine it's a little scarier than Zetterburn.
Yeah, plus the setup time is actually a lot like, scarier too, because Zetter's so fast. He can just run in while you're busy setting it up and punish you for it. Whereas Clarin is a little bit slower.
Slight grab with really unfortunate for Aubrey. She is definitely kill percent.
Yeah, but HamPolo is in the danger zone too. I think the dynamic of this matchup is that Zetter kind of wins on stage, but Maypul gets those really early kills and wins off. So they each have their own respective territories.
There were a couple times there where HamPolo had the up B and like, if you get forward tilted while you're marked, are you just dead right now? Hey,
Yeah, a lot of the times.
oh, great catch.
Okay.
Looks like there's SDF down there as well. Under the line.
Okay, setting up that ooh.
Really, even with the crouch cancel.
Yeah, I think holding down on that dash attack, this mid-range attack.
Yeah, actually got her killed.
Yes.
And anytime, oh okay, no tech on that forward air. And yeah, let him know. Gotta let him know.
Little teabag.
Actually, like totally opposite.
That's the
Oh
GG.
no, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, HamPolo's ready. Okay, I mean that's just part of playing better. You have to be ready for stuff like that.
HamPolo is just always ready for everything.
Strong.
Yes, that's true inner strength. Being prepared.
Not fair.
Ooh, I really like that shine versus fair that HamPolo is going to do. Just ready for it.
And again, really good reactions off stage, not letting anyone in there. Being really stuck. Aubrey's had a couple chances.
Yeah, but hasn't been quite able to get them. Like, the strong one is very careful with how he recovers. Very good at just, like, keeping right next to the wall. Like, right below the ledge if he has to.
Okay. Yeah, and finally, Aubrey ends up using too many resources and stock. I mean, SDF 140 didn't feel that bad.
Yeah. So it goes, though.
Yep.
You never want to lose your stock unnecessarily if you can avoid it.
The shine sweet spot
there. Zetter is kind of the second character in this game with aerial strongs.
Seriously. Okay, yeah. Trying to set up these on-stage fairs. Okay, it just looks like HamPolo knows the spots on the screen that he has to avoid. He doesn't lose his stock here.
Yeah, Aubrey, in turn, Aubrey knows the spots where if HamPolo enters, she can just get that fair. Oh, it goes a little too low and ends up falling through down.
Just keep being aggressive on that wall, and eventually you will be rewarded for it. HamPolo takes game 2. But yeah, we're gonna have a decider here.
Yeah, I mean, eventually they can't tech, right? Eventually. I know the Zetters are always ready to tech.
It even looked like Aubrey got an accidental tech jump specifically that time, and that's what threw it off. Not exactly sure, but it's just that just goes to show how many things can go wrong on stage.
Absolutely. But we are on fire casual now, which gives Maypul a little bit more room to run around. Maybe a little bit more distance to set up the floor that we didn't see last game.
I also feel like I get this from the perspective of, you talked about how Maypul wins this match off stage. Well, most of this stage is off stage.
That is very true also. Maybe something like, I don't know, for edge guarding characters like this, like, I do kind of like smaller stages, because it means that the opponent is going to be at the ledge or on stage, unfortunately.
Now, when you say smaller, do you mean blast zones or like stage?
Like stage width.
Yeah.
Like a forest or
no,
like
I'm totally with you here. Because I do think we're seeing HamPolo is getting to run a little bit wild, and like Zetter is great at taking advantage of these platforms.
Yeah, he really is. It opens up a lot of like recovery mechanics. because Zetter is a character that really benefits from recovering from the top right corner of the screen.
Pretty solid juggle here from Aubrey, though, and into the edge
reverse
guard.
fair.
That was
The reverse
good.
fair. The reverse fair, like, is so scary.
Super explosive stock. That all started off with an up tilt on the far left side of the stage.
Oh, Aubrey's just very good at converting. Like, she can convert off anything too.
Yeah.
Kind of channeling cheese in that regard.
These two have spent so much of this set playing around the ledge. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. But this is pretty even. Like Aubrey even in the slight lead, or she was.
Well, that extra,
A little too
extra
far with the
shine in there. That totally threw me off, and I think a jump got caught in there from Aubrey.
Yeah, it seemed a little awkward for her to recover, especially without that mark.
Oh, not quite.
Little cheeky poke with that up B. Another one?
Big, there it
Yup.
is.
Alright, last
and
stock.
hey, this is the last stock of this set.
This is big. I mean, like, Aubrey has taken games off of HamPolo Zetter before, so
Is it really
could
going to
very
be an
well be
FU
upset.
Nard?
No, surely not. HamPolo has the 4-Nard XOXO. That's dedication.
Oh, reverse fair there. Was Audrey, the pair was Aubrey, excuse me.
Yeah. She has center stage now, though. So we'll see how she can manage. Oh, is that spin to win?
Perfect whiff to land that. Yikes.
Oh, a little too low, but she does have mark. So she can recover to HamPolo in the worst case.
Yeah,
But,
force HamPolo to respect.
Oh.
Great timing on the fast fall forwarder.
Yeah, mark doesn't matter. It's let's get purple and die. So the strong one proving his strength once again. Taking that set.